But what is our purpose? Our purpose, not your purpose. Our purpose is to have what? To have a what? To have a jamaat. To have a community. Why is this important? If it's not important, Holy Prophet ﷺ would not have founded a community. He would not have made hijrat to Medina. We made hijrah, every one of us, isn't it? From our own jahiliyyah to come to top of the mountain where the air is clean, to live a clean life. So we made hijrah to form a community. We did not make hijrah to come here to live individual lifestyles, to live individual selfish lifestyle, to live individual lives. There is no connection with anyone, no interest in anyone, not caring for anyone. Some, they had those wrong intentions. They left the jahiliyyah. They came top of the mountain, but they still live selfish, individual lifestyles. Not caring for anyone, not knowing each other's names too. And we're seeing it, although they're here physically, but they hate it. Always looking down, always filled with hatred. Never trying to build a community, never trying to build a friendship. Those ones are worse. Alhamdulillah, they're not here anymore. May Allah not make us to be like them. May Allah make them to turn around also, to wake up before it gets too late. There is no other road. Their leash is in Shaykh Effendi's hands anyway. But what are we doing? There's so many from the rest of the world. They would die to be here, to leave that jahiliyyah community that they are in. That when they take one step forward, shaitan pulls them 10 steps back. They're praying, they're making Darud al-Sharif, they're making a zikr. But because there is no flock, there is no community, and in a flock, there is not only the head, there are shepherd dogs, isn't it? There is also a shepherd. But because they have no flock, they have no shepherd dogs to scare away the wolves and the hyenas, to protect them, and they don't have a shepherd. Even if they're very, very good sheep, one step forward they take, shaitan pulls them 10 steps back. And they are thirsty, looking for a community, a flock that has good shepherd dogs and good shepherds. Be careful. If we are not being thankful and acting on that thankfulness, Allah will remove us and replace us with better people. And Allah knows that I know there are better, thousands of better, maybe millions of better ones, better than me, to have this job. If I'm not holding the value and trying to live according to the laws and the rules of the community that Shaykh Effendi has set up for us to become the new Ottomans. If you don't have a community, how are you going to have a nation? If you don't have a nation, how are you going to have an empire? We are here training leaders. Shaykh Effendi trains leaders. He's not training other ones. If you want that sort of training, the tradition still continues here, with or without me. With or without me. If you want to just hang out and play and feel good and be gentle and full of love, not to be trained as a leader, you're also free. There are so many other groups and jamaats. Groups maybe, not jamaats. Because you cannot have a jamaat that is based on just selfishness, socializing, gossip, having a good time, malayani. You cannot have a jamaat. That is not a jamaat. That is a gathering. That is a group. So our purpose is to be here to learn how to live in an Islamic jamaat. Not Islamic jamaat for half an hour every Jummah. Not an Islamic jamaat when there is Muslim Day to have picnic in Six Flags. Not to have jamaat just because we need to fundraise and make a school, putting money, building a building that takes 10 years to build, but continuously sucking money from people. We are here. Our purpose is to have a lifestyle as a jamaat, from the cradle to the grave, living according to the rules and the manners of Islam, the rules and manners of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, of our Shaykh, of the Ottoman tradition, as much as we can, from the cradle to the grave. Yes, Islam is not a part-time commitment. Tasawwuf is not a part-time commitment. It's supposed to be a lifestyle, isn't it? Our life, dunya, is supposed to be a part-time commitment. The job is a part-time commitment. We have families, we have friends. They're not in the way of Islam. It's okay. You cannot break ties with them unless they are being oppressive to you. Part-time commitment, it's okay. Full-time commitment is Allah and His Prophet. And the awliya Allah who are teaching us how to reach to Allah and His Prophet. As a community, you cannot reach to Allah and His Prophet alone. You cannot. The shaitan and the ego always pulls you when you are alone. They want you to be alone. That's when they play tricks with you. They get inside your head, inside your heart, and they make you to become so confused and so messed up. And that time you start thinking weird things. We all know that, yes? We all have been there, correct? We did not come here innocent. Everyone went through life and understood. That's why we look at Shaykh Effendi, we sit with him and we stay. Because he's giving us something that we cannot find anywhere. He is giving us the true teachings of Shaykh Maulana. He's giving us the true, strong teachings of this order. That's why so many people hate him. So many saying, now is the time for love. Now is not the time for discipline. Which prophet said that? Really? Which book? Which prophet said that? Which saint said that? Mevlana Rumi? Ha! Love! Mevlana Rumi saying, love, love. Everyone quoting Mevlana Rumi. You cannot even enter to his Dergah if we live at his time. The discipline that is in the taqiyah, in the zawiyah, in the Dergah of the Mevlevi order. If people today, they understand what is the rules and the laws, those ones, Muslims who say we love Rumi, they're going to say this is not Islam, is not even Tasawwuf. They are going to say Rumi got it all wrong. Yeah, believe me. Everything comes with a discipline. Discipline is tertib. Tertib, it is manners. Adab, yahu. And manners, it is the essence of tasawwuf. So, you don't want the essence, but you want to keep gnawing on the bone and the meat and the skin and the hair, go ahead. We give you everything. We just want the essence. Alhamdulillah, Shaykh Effendi is continually giving us from beyond the mountain of Kaf that teaching and holding our leashes tight. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him, raise him to higher stations, and make us to leave our anger and to leave our stubbornness, to leave our arrogance behind. Min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha.